I got the third eye blind one too many times, and there's a chill that I've been here before.
Okay, all right, today we're not covering fast, quick draws, we're not covering anything with speed. We're just covering your basics on how you grab your pistol and getting your performance out, getting proper placement of the pistol, proper grip on the pistol, and execution of pushing it out, pulling it back, and not swinging it up. You know, things of that nature. We're not going to work the stances. If you like the isolate stance, or, you know, I prefer like a weaver type stance. I even pull mine in a little more so it's even more closed down. But the main thing we want to do today is practice when you grab your pistol, getting in deep and grabbing right in here. So you're grabbing your pistol with the web of your hand right here. And if you do a lot of shooting, you start building up calluses and stuff in here. You know, but you should get that in deep right here, okay? So you're grabbing. Then that finger lay right down the side of up above your trigger until it's on target. So a rule of thumb, off target, off trigger, on target, on trigger. Then your thumb, you want to make sure that you place that in there good and curl that down. Bring these hands in, wrap these fingers around good, curl that thumb down. I like to, as I bring this hand in, wrap it, and then use my thumb right here to kind of secure that down to make a little shelf right there for that to sit on, so that when I push that out, I've really got that in good, and I can go right straight, and I push it out as you're going right like into the center, so you're making like a V in the center of your face. So no matter what your stance, you just want to practice the draw, pulling it up. You're not working on fast, so you can just hold your weapon if you want to. You're just pulling up, keeping your head, and then letting your hands meet. Grab it in the center as you press out, making sure that you have that grip, okay? So you're coming up, elbow back, elbows in. You're looking, comes up, pushing straight forward as that elbows come out. So you're straight in, and in that way you can look back and forth, bring your firearm back, and then return it back to your holster. Now, you want your shoulders to be back, you want them to be relaxed, and you want your head back, okay, and relaxed, so that you're drawing that up, pushing it out. So that's all you're going to practice for right now today, just drawing that up, bringing it up, pushing it out. We don't want this. Used to in law enforcement, they draw and then bring that up in that swing motion, but we don't want to do that. We just want to come up, and we want to come out like this. No, we don't, right? We want to come straight up, and we want to push out. We're pushing out. And you don't want to lean and follow your weapon. You want to keep your shoulders back, your chest back, so if your target is in front of you, you're drawing that weapon up, your hand is meeting and making a partnership, locking everything in, and you're pushing out from that center part of your chest and pushing straight out, okay? Shoulders should be back, head back. You should be relaxed, okay, into that position. That way you're relaxed, finger off your trigger. Then when it goes on target, you want to bring your finger down, and you want to place the pad of your finger right on that trigger. You don't want to stick your finger all the way through that trigger guard and then pull the trigger. A lot of people do that, and they pull the trigger, they pull their weapon off of their target. So you want to make sure that you practice. When you do practice aiming at the target, your finger drops and the pad goes right over the trigger, so you can do that nice, easy trigger squeeze, not slapping the trigger. It's not a shotgun, it's a pistol, but a nice, even trigger squeeze so it goes straight back and you're pulling that straight back. But just practice again, getting that into the web of that hand, making that go down, and then pull that in, hand wrapping, thumb wrapping right over, and if you need to, we'll come around and help you. But fingertip going right over the trigger, just that padded part, so the padded part of your finger. And pushing out, keeping elbows tucked in tight. Whatever stance you want to use today, that's fine. We'll go over stances and the way to stand.
I got the third eye blind one too many times, and there's a chill that I've been here before.